A new Regalis piece. Who would have thought that they actually reveal like only one Regalis piece as opposed to two? But then again, this Regalis piece actually affected not only our current meta in D standard, but also for premium. More importantly, Shiranui. This video is sponsored by Phoenix Pharos Cards. If you need supplies of singles or splits for Cardfight Vanguard, especially the ones in the video, do check out Phoenix Pharos Cards today, and as a bonus, use the promo code MetaNerd to get an amazing 5% discount. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the MetaNerd channel. I am Marcus, bringing you another video for Cardfight Vanguard, DivineZ. In this video, we'll be going through the all-new Regalis piece that was revealed on the Tuesday stream, which is currently causing quite a stir within the Cardfight Vanguard community. I myself was shocked as to what this Regalis piece actually does. It just brings a whole new level of interactiveness, defensive skill to the current meta that we have. And also, just in case you haven't noticed it yet, this Regalis piece will be available in the triple drive booster, which will be coming up next week. I'm just really hyped that Bushiroad is making an effort to actually help counterbalance the aggressive meta that we have currently for D standard. Without further ado, let's take a look at what the new Regalis piece does, as well as how is it compared with the other Regalis piece that we have currently in D standard. Before I even go into the Regalis piece, because I can't really find a good slot to put this card in to talk about this card, this new boss unit for Cater Sanctuary is a promo card that will comes along with the monthly Bushiroad thing. I'm just gonna slot this card here because there's not a lot of cards being revealed for the triple drive booster. Most of them are just reprint. Blue Sky Night Dragon Helmveld. Continuous Vanguard Circle. If you play a normal order this turn, all of your front row rearguard gets 5k power and all of your back row rearguards get boost. Second skill, Auto Vanguard Circle. When this unit attacks, cast Counterblast 1. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to one grade 3 or less card from among them and reveal it. Call it to rearguard circle if it is a unit card and put it into the hand if it's an order card. Shuffle the deck, and if an order card was revealed by this effect, choose a column and stand all of your rearguards in that column. So this card basically just encourages you to play a little bit more in terms of the interactivity with the normal order inside the deck. So whenever you play an order card that turn, your front row rearguards is gonna get a 5k power boost, as well as giving whatever rearguards that you have in the back row the boosting skill. So even if you don't have any rearguards by the time you activate a normal order card, any card that you call to the back row will still be able to get the boost because it is a continuous skill. So it doesn't really matter if you call down a grade 3 or a grade 2 to the back row, they will definitely gain the boost, which is super nice, which will also allow you to hit for like a ridiculous number. The more powerful the normal order card that you are playing inside this deck, the more powerful this card will be. As you know, since we have quite a bit of normal order cards that Cater Sanctuary has access to, that provides a really good utility or power up, depends on what normal order card that you are playing. Other than just having the power bonus from the normal order card as well as gaining the boost, this card allows you to attack up to 4 times depending on if you superior call a unit card from the top 5 or you put a order card from the top 5 into your hand. So this deck will be able to dish out a minimum of 4 attacks, which is super nice. But of course, if you want to gain the maximum value out of the 4 attacks of this boss unit, you will always want to put a order card from the top 5 into your hand so that you are able to restand a whole column. But alas, of course, the top 5 will never always going to be an order card, so it's still fine since you are able to superior call from the top 5 of the deck to a rearguard circle, which will then allows you to attack for 4 times, which is super nice. One of the more basic example of an order card within Cater Sanctuary that you are able to kind of guarantee like every turn normal order card activation is of course going to be Uplifting Heim, which is this card right here. Uplifting Heim is able to kind of recycle himself back to the deck at the cost of 1 card from the hand after you use his skill. His skill is just a mere Soul Blast 1 and you are able to choose 2 rearguards to give them a 5k power, which will allow your board to hit even harder. And since this card does recycle itself at the cost of only 1 hand, it's basically a very nice card to just guarantee a order activation every single turn for this card, since this card's first skill does rely on you playing an normal order. Not too bad of a boss unit, I would say. Probably will need a more powerful Cater order card. I mean, the normal order card within Cater Sanctuary is good, but I think this card will still need like that one normal order card that is borderline broken specifically for this deck. Other than that, I think this card is a really solid solid grade 3, although it's still a little bit lackluster. I mean, the boss unit that we currently have inside Cardfight Vanguard D standard is almost doing the same thing as this guy here. It's just different requirements and different ways of achieving the same thing. That's basically what it is. With this out of the way, let's officially get into the Regalis Piece order. So for the Regalis Piece order, we have Bracing Angel Ladder. This is a Regalis Piece, and as Regalis Piece restriction goes, you may only have one Regalis Piece on your deck, and of course you can only use a total one time in a fight. What this card does is basically draw a card, put this card into the soul, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, you get, during your turn, all of your Vanguard gets 5k power, and all of your rearguards cannot be chosen and cannot be put other than on rearguard circle by your opponent's card effect. Basically, this Regalis Piece replaces itself the moment you activate. The moment you activate this Regalis Piece, you're able to straight away draw one, as well as put this card into the soul, which in turn net 0 in terms of hand size, as well as you gaining a soul, which is super nice. That's probably on the minor side, but the two main skills that your Vanguard will be getting is the 5k power bonus to the Vanguard, is of course the 5k bonus to the Vanguard. This is a really nice bonus, but I think the 5k doesn't really matter in the long run, because 5k is still 5k. If your Vanguard does not restand or, you know, take advantage of that power, then it's not really that impactful of a skill. But 5k power is 5k power, so not gonna complain about free power. The second part of the red text that you will be getting is of course giving all of your rearguards resist to opponents choosing cards effect for one turn is really good to basically protect your important card pieces on the board, which will allow you to make a combo turn the next turn. This is actually huge because it basically counters like one of the top decks that we currently have within D standard, that deck being Shiranui, because Shiranui revolves around choosing the opponent's stuff to dominate and therefore attack with it. So with this card, it basically renders, regardless of which grade 4 Shiranui is striding, be it Mokuro or Maguntembu, if the opponent does activate this card skill, both of those units are going to be vanilla. Unfortunate, but I think this card is a necessary card for each and every player out there. Just not specifically to counter Shiranui, but to hopefully counter decks that may return, for example Gandiva. However, the downside to this card, of course, this card, like I mentioned, it basically only counters those decks that has a lot of board control. It is a really impactful normal order card. It will only be really impactful for specific matchups, like I mentioned before, Shiranui or Gandiva, that basically decks that could technically board control. It's very, very niche at the moment for D standard, but for premium, it's a different story because premium has a lot more stuff to take advantage of this skill, as well as to counter the skill. My suggestion in terms of this card is that to only use this if, of course, the deck you play is able to get order card to the hand naturally. For example, Zorga, which revolves around normal order cards being in the drop zone, and you can just get the normal order card back. So I think it's a much better fit in terms of those decks. For the other decks, I don't think you will want to run this. Depends on what decks you are. Most mass deck will not want this because it is contradicting with the mass order, as well as some deck that relies on their own specific order card in order to function. So this Regalis Piece, although really good, but at the same time there are some downsides to playing this card. And that is all for this video. Do let me know down in the comment section of what do you think of the new Regalis, as well as the new Cater boss unit. I am really excited and really happy that Bushiroad is making an effort to kind of rectify the whole accelerating meta that we have currently going on in D standard. Do like and subscribe if you like this video, and of course during the bell notification icon so that you don't miss a video I upload. With that being said, I'll see you all on the field.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.